It's the morning of day one and just super excited, like I hardly slept last night. Yeah, this is by far the biggest thing I've ever been involved in. It still hasn't really sunk in what I'm doing.
Do I feel confident? I think as confident as anyone can be, asking someone to do things that have never been done before.
I've moved entirely up to Scotland and have been working from Unit 23, which is where Kriss rides every day. And then together we sketch and draw, and we achieve this like crazy skate park which couldn't possibly exist. There are certain points within this film where we have an anamorphic optical illusion, which is something that looks like one thing from a specific point of view, but when you move that point of view, it becomes something else. What we're able to do is to build a virtual model so that we can turn our ideas that Kriss and I have had on paper into reality. This is a good example. So in the original computer previs, I just had a right angle and an L shape, but that's now kind of morphed into something with a ramp. So he's going to come along here and hit this, which then will take him over onto another ramp. Then he's off into something else.
The optical illusions need to be lit in a very flat, shadowless way, because any shadows that form, certainly hard ones, kind of give the game away.
Essentially, either I do a scribble or Kriss does a scribble, and then occasionally we go downstairs and Kriss practices something on the...
Yeah, just to see if it would work or not. But like, we'll be going through stuff, and he'll be like, oh, why don't you try this instead? And then I'll say like yeah, like, can't move and see that, or whatever.
Or normally, don't be stupid. I can't possibly do that.
Yeah.
So this is it. Pretty nervous now. It's crazy working with a crew on such a massive scale, performing in front of the same camera that filmed Skyfall. Like, for example, the crane operator, he filmed the movie Gravity, which is absolutely mind-blowing. It was just like, it was kind of intimidating because I know they've worked with so many big actors and all this stuff, and like the whole crew, I couldn't have asked for a better crew.
Here we go. Sorry, we're going to have to go again, guys.
Really?
Nah.
We're using helium balloons, so we're actually hanging them, but they're giving us a nice sort of soft overhead light. And then the rest of the set is being lit by these LEDs. The idea is to have essentially all these objects kind of defined by the LED lighting which goes around. We're using the Arri XT, shoots at Arri RAW, so that gives us a lot of flexibility in post for grading. And then we've got some Cook S4s. There's a big sort of fashion for older glass now, but this is much more of a graphic piece. You know, you need the right lens for the right job.
Could not be arsed carrying that. Your one's alright though, because it's on your back, yeah?
It's like 3-axis stabilizer, so you've got like 1 point there, 1 point there, 1 point there. It's the equivalent of like a Steadicam, but it's kind of doing it for you. It's all electronic. It's just easy if you like, say I'm filming a shot, I'm rolling on a bike or running over obstacles. It's, you know, it's just quite versatile. Kriss was done in. I felt like I was in it with him.
We had a couple of weeks to shoot the whole piece. Each day was hard work, but certainly worth it given the end result.
And it's just a memory that I'll never forget, and it's been probably the highlight in my life so far.